Howdy, y'all. It is Cody from the Keepers of Nerdom. I'm joined today with my friend Taylor, and we are opening the last two packs that I have, and these are the Keyforge Unchained, and probably they're meant to play with each other, or you could just play them at home for fun against other stuff because they're just derpy crazy. But we're going to check out what they are. The instructions here are: Unchained decks are generated from a massive card pool with almost no restrictions and extremely high chances for Mavericks. No promises of balance, no semblance of order, only over-the-top Unchained Keyforge fun. Unchained decks are not legal in sanctioned Keyforge tournaments. So you can play them against other Keyforge decks, just not necessarily at a tournament because, yeah. Contains one Keyforge Unchained 2023 deck. I love that they're like, no, there's going to be a 2024. 10 plus is the age. I love the alien thing going on here.
I like how they have to say there's only one deck in it.
Yeah. just in case you were curious. And I love the Martian stuff here. I have pulled literally in my entire box and my main deck and the two extra decks, one Mars deck at all. So here's hoping to some Martians, because at this point I'm just nothing. And it saddens my soul. I'm trying to be careful on how I open this, and I've kind of failed. All right. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. These are weird as heck, and I love the look of them. These are really pretty. Holy cow, these are pretty.
Yeah, they are.
Sinbatron, the Stalwart of the Walkway. So it's got a token creature, so it's using the token creature mechanic still. So we got Unfathomable. I like that design way better now. What is that?
I can't tell because it's just black.
That's Star Alliance, but what?
Brobnar?
Is that Brobnar?
You're like...
It is Brobnar. It is Brobnar. Of course it's Brobnar.
Yeah.
Everything's Brobnar.
Apparently.
All right, let's just check it out. Actually, you know what? Let's just go through. Because I am... You know what? Let's just be excited together. We'll just make it a mystery as we go.
Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, these are cool. Wow. All right, we'll move the deck. The token creature is a Raider. Raider gains poison during your turn, which is good. So on defense it sucks, but on offense it's going to kill everything.
Sweet.
Sunk cost. Play, choose a house. Your opponent discards a random card from their hand. If that card belongs to the chosen house, make a token creature. Abyssal Sight. Play, destroy a friendly creature. If you do, look at your opponent's hand and choose a card from it. That player discards that card. Horrid Sign-On.
Ooh.
That's got a different set list. That's funny. So it's an older card. That's fun. Poison, 4 power. Good job. Call of the Void. Another older set. That's so cool. So this would have been the last set. Play, exhaust a creature. If it was already exhausted, destroy it instead, and its controller loses 1 amber. Curie Guiltspine. Elusive. I love it's just a fat tentacle thing.
It's fine.
In a clam that maybe walks. Interesting. After naming creature reaps, it does not ready during its controller's next ready card step. Nice. Exchange Officer Maverick inside of Unfathomable. Play, after fight, after reap, use a friendly Star Alliance card. We do have Star Alliance, so that's good. Okay. That's awesome.
That's good.
Dark Discovery. They have 3 different set lists so far. You see that? Icon, the last icon, and then the current icon. So this is like Gen... I don't know.
It's all the gens.
Well, when did the Unfathomable come out?
I have no clue.
Wasn't it Gen 5?
I knew it was a later one.
It wasn't the mutation one,
No.
which was Gen 4. And then the next one was the Unfathomable. So that's weird that there's 3 different set lists. Sorry. And this has got a weird icon here. Dark Discovery. Name 2 cards. Discard the bottom 2 cards of your opponent's deck. If they are the named cards, purge Dark Discovery and forge a key at no cost. What? Name 2 cards. Discard the bottom 2 cards of your opponent's deck. If they're the named cards, purge Dark Discovery and forge a key at no cost. You'd have to have set that up. Otherwise, it's the most silly luck thing. That is hilarious. It's a bad card, but it's hilarious. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Put a creature that shares a house with that card on the bottom of its owner's deck.
There you go.
There it is. Okay. Look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Oh, these come together. Oh, okay. Now I see it.
That's cool.
Yep, they come with this. Look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Discard 1, put 1 on the bottom of their deck, and put 1 on top of their deck. Okay. All right. That's okay. That is a good card then, because it's built with that. Got it. Battlefield Evangelist Maverick. I love this card anyway. It's a Sanctum card. 3/2. After fight, make a token creature.
Oh, yeah.
What?
It's fine.
What? A Maverick Khalifi Dragon? From Generation 1 into Unfathomable? This deck I have to keep just because of this craziness.
It's fine. It's fine.
So 12 power cannot be played unless you have 7 or more amber. Such a hard card to actually play, but that's so awesome. After fight, after reap, gain 1 amber, deal 5 damage to a creature. Another Maverick Anger. Ready and fight with a friendly creature. That's a great card. Maverick Horrid Sign-On in Star Alliance. With poison inside of Star Alliance. These are ridiculous.
Yeah, they are.
Rogue Operation. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Steal 1 for each house represented among discarded cards. So you're stealing at least 1, potentially 2. CXO Tabor. After fight, after reap, you may play or use a non-Star Alliance card this turn. Another one. Cool. Transporter Platform is back. These are fun. These are great. Honestly, this concept is fantastic. Just make them insane, which it's Keyforge anyway.
It's all goofy.
But it's all goofy anyway, which is just going to make them more interestingly bizarre because you're not going to have any clue what's going to come up. You're like, oh, okay, you got those 3 houses. Well, not necessarily because of all the Mavericks. This is cool. These should be played. These should be a thing. You should have tournaments where you just have to bring unchained decks.
Yeah.
Return a friendly creature and each upgrade attached to it to their owner's hand. If we have upgrades, those will be good. Stealthster, 3 power, elusive, may be played as an upgrade instead of a creature with the text this creature gains elusive. Information Officer Gray and an enhanced pip. Sweet. It's the first one we've seen, I think. Play after fight after reap. This is an older card. That's Gen 4, yeah. You may reveal a non-Star Alliance card from your hand. If you do, archive it. Dang. Crewman York. I hate this card. She's the enhancer. 3 power. Action if Crewman York has no Star Alliance neighbors, steal 1. Lieutenant Kurkar. It's a 5 power alien hand Uhan. Taunt with hazardous 3, so it deals 3 damage before the fight whenever they attack it.
Yes.
I don't know how to say that. Turya. That's really cool though. 3 power. 3/5A may be used as if it belonged to either of its neighbor's houses. What? It may be played as an upgrade instead of a creature with the text. This creature may be used as if it belonged to either of its neighbor's houses. That's awesome. I've not seen that one yet.
That's cool.
That is a really cool card. Taunt, 3 power, Colonist Chapman. I like how he's just wearing a pot on his head.
It's fine. He likes cooking.
Taunt. Each of Colonist Chapman's non-Star Alliance neighbors gains after reap, gain 1 amber. Nice.
Oh.
Grump Buggy. I hate this card. I remember this card. This is the Brobnar card, and it's a Maverick into Star Alliance. Oh my goodness. Your opponent's keys cost +1 for each friendly creature with power 5 or higher. Your keys cost +1 for each enemy creature with power 5 or higher. That's so dangerous. But I have a Khalifi Dragon. Okay. Oh my gosh. These are so cool. I wish they had the black background on these cards as well, but that still is nice. Really cool. These are beautiful. Xeno Training Maverick. What would this have been? Star Alliance. That's what it would have been. Play for each house represented among friendly creatures. A friendly creature captures 1 amber. I mean, that card would have been good regardless. Cloaking Dongle Maverick. Oh, that's weird to put it down there. This creature and each of its neighbors gains elusive, so Star Alliance.
Sweet.
But you can play it inside of Brobnar for elusive. Library of Palisauria, so this is Saurian's Maverick card. Action, move 1 amber from a friendly creature to your pool. Probably not very good in this, but... Whoa, that's good. Deep Probe Maverick. Choose a house, reveal your opponent's hand, discard each creature of that house, reveal this way. That is a great card. War Grumpus. Haven't seen those in a while. That's Generation 2. 3 power. After fight, after reap, ready and fight with a neighboring giant. Do we even have any? Press Gang. Play, make a token creature. If an enemy creature is destroyed this turn, archive Press Gang. Calyx Stonefather. There's a ton more cards, and this is already a rare. That's really cool. That's a beautiful card.
Yeah, it is.
6 power. While Calyx Stonefather is in the center of your battle line, each friendly creature gains skirmish. Holy cow.
Sign me up.
Look. All right, we're going to get as close as we can. That is the most beautiful Brobnar card I think I've ever seen. That is awesome. Okay, so that was a rare randomly, and now we're back to uncommon. Shorty, 4 power, assault 4, so before he attacks, he deals 4 damage to attack creature. After reap, enrage Shorty. Harmel Attune, another one of the banned people from this new set. 5 power, each other friendly Brobnar creature gains destroyed. Return this creature to its owner's hand. Nice. Foozle. Sweet. That's an old card. Gen 2, yeah. 5 power, after reap, if an enemy creature was destroyed this turn, gain 1. Bilgum Avalanche, Generation 1. 5 power, after you forge a key, deal 2 damage to each enemy creature. Another one, and that is... No, there was 2 rares of her. Whoa! These are awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot happening.
These are so much more fun. 4 Mavericks here, 2 Mavericks here, 4 Mavericks here. I'm in love with this because it's just so silly. Like, this is the silliest thing I've ever seen in my life. The token creature was basically useless. I think only 1 card maybe even interacted with it. So, whatever. And that's the beauty of these new decks, that they exist. The token creatures exist, but they do not necessarily guarantee a use.
Yeah, especially if it's taking every card.
Yeah.
Most of the cards don't have anything to do with token creatures.
All right, let's see. And that's what's weird. It's like, is it a good thing to get token creatures? Yes, for certain decks. But it's also could be a really bad thing because then those cards go face down and that card you don't get to use in its normal way until it comes back through your deck. So, kind of interesting here. Azarius, the Wise Woman of Arkglade. Looks like Inquidon character. We've got Inquidon, Logos.
And of course,
Brobnar. I cannot get away from Brobnar. Most of my decks have had Brobnar. It's like the game designers went, oh, he hates Brobnar. We are putting every deck he gets almost.
You know what? Let's just make a bunch of Brobnar decks.
Okay, I'm not going to look at the set list yet because we're just going to this blind. Diplomat, because these are really fun to go in blind. Jeez. Okay, I haven't seen this guy before. He's a 1-power elusive. After reap, each player gains 1 amber. So he gives yourself 1 bonus and your opponent 1 bonus. That's risky.
Yeah.
All right, Logos, Maverick, Saurian's card. Excuse me. Crystal Surge, play, exalt each mutant creature. This is a rare. If there's mutants, this could be really good. That's weird. Okay, Psychic Bug. I've never seen this card before. That's a Gen 1?
Yep.
I never pulled that card. That's awesome. I don't remember anybody pulling it. Play after reap. Look at your opponent's hand. Huh. That's fun. It's not really actually that good because you can't do anything against their hand.
No.
But you can look at it. Tau Vapors. Draw 2 cards. Archive a card. Very nice. Doc Bookton. Yeah, the original. After reap, draw a card. 5 power. They really should have Bot Bookton in here too, just to have both of them. And the Howling Pit. This is a great card. Each player refills their hand to 1 additional card during their draw card step. It's an artifact that's just passively on. Lab Work. Archive a card. Maverick card. Exchange Program. Choose a friendly flank creature and an enemy flank creature. If you do, swap control of those creatures. Huh. What a weird Maverick. What would that have been from? Probably the Unfathomable, I would guess. SLRS Australis. I think I've seen this once.
It's a nice card.
That is really pretty. Hey, I got a Logos out of this series. That's good. Action, exhaust up to 3 friendly Logos creatures. For each creature exhausted this way, play the top card of your deck 1 at a time. Interesting. That's super dangerous. Ground. You know what they really should do?
What?
Put the double card creatures back in here. Maybe they did.
I'm assuming they probably did.
I would hope so, because that would be amazing. Groundbreaking Discovery. Play if you control Dr. Varoctor, Rooftop Laboratory. Okay, they have to come with it. It comes with them. And Reckless Experimentation. Destroy each card in play. Unforge an opponent's key and purge Groundbreaking Discovery.
Unforge?
What?
That's
they would just get 3 or 6 amber?
Yeah.
No. It's just unforging.
Sweet, so they lose 6 amber.
Yeah. Whoa. I think so. All right, so here's Reckless Experimentation. This creature gains after reap. Play the top card of your deck. It's an upgrade. Man, you'd have to be really careful about how you play all this.
Yeah.
That card is really off-center. You see that? Like up top.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird. They all are. Rooftop Laboratory Artifact. Each friendly scientist creature enters play ready. Dang.
Oh, that's good.
And Dr. Varoctor. This is cool. What is this? Oh, this is brand new to the set. Elusive 2 power. After reap, put an upgrade or action card from your discard pile on top of your deck. I mean, you would wait to play these all at once just to totally.
Yeah.
So is it unforge? What does that mean? Unforge an opponent's key. I don't know if they get Amber back or not. All right.
Doesn't say.
I don't think they do. The Visible Hand. Play, make 2 token creatures. Reveal your hand to your opponent. Okay, so we'd get the Diplomat, and you have to reveal your hand, though. Destroy a friendly creature if you do steal 2. So you just destroy the Diplomat just to steal 2. What?
Ah,
Schuler Maverick. So we get some discs. Yeah.
Sign me up.
This is like one of the best cards other than like the Dust Imps and maybe like Drumbles or whatever to make them draw less or can't play as many cards. This is awesome. 5 power play. If your opponent has 4 or more amber, steal 1. Dang. Gemcoat Vendor, action, steal 1, deals 1 damage to Gemcoat Vendor, 6 power. Another guy.
One.
Those are good cards though. The Throshra Recruiter. After Reap, make a token creature, 4 power. Not very many Mavericks so far in this set, but the ones that are in are crazy. Closed Door Negotiation. Play. If your opponent draws a card, steal 1. If you do, and your opponent still has more amber than you, repeat this effect. Whoa.
Cool.
Everything I've seen from the Inquidon, I don't know if you caught this last or Friday night when we were playing, they're all about making deals.
Yeah.
They get something and you get something, and usually your thing's better than theirs. Scrap Scrounger. 4 power. After Reap, swap an artifact from your discard pile with a card in your hand. Good. Gesdrutio, the Arcane. I feel like they're just making the names up at this point. Like,
yeah.
Completely just type some stuff and perfect.
Using Google
3
Translate.
power. It really is. Action, steal 2, flip Gesdrutio, the Arcane face down, and becomes a token creature. What? Okay, that's cool.
So if you have a good token creature.
Yeah, which is the Diplomat, which is okay. Transitory Philosopher, 5 power, steal 1 amber for each enemy artifact. That could be dangerous for your opponent. Man, the Amber Road. Omni, put 1 trade counter on the Amber Road, then gain 1 amber for each trade counter on it. Give control of the Amber Road to your opponent. Whoa.
What?
So, okay, first time you do it, you put a trade counter on it. Then you gain 1 amber for that trade counter that's on it. Then you have to give control to your opponent. Then they can use it, and they gain... Well, they can't use it that turn because it's exhausted. So they'd have to wait a turn. They would gain 2 because they put another counter on it.
Yeah.
They gain 2, and then it comes back to you.
Oh.
Okay, that's dangerous. That is really dangerous.
That can speed up a game real quick.
Yeah. Flea Market Artifact. This is fun. It's a giant flea. Action, look at a random card in your opponent's hand. If you may give your opponent 1 amber. If you do, play that card as if it were yours.
Ooh.
Dangerous. All right, Brobnar, Symposium Maverick. Play Exalt Ready and use a friendly creature. If it is a token creature, you may Exalt Ready and use another friendly creature. Cool. Mantle of the Zealot Maverick, which is from Sanctum. Generation 1, this creature gains, you may use this creature as if it belonged to the active house. That's really good. 1 stood against Mana Sanctum Maverick. Ready and fight with a friendly creature 3 times, each time against a different enemy creature. Resolve these fights 1 at a time. That's ridiculous for Brobnar. Stratosmack, play, deal 3 damage to a creature. If this damage destroys that creature, make a token creature. Might Club, ready and enrage a creature. Artifact, action. There's no creatures yet.
Another one.
Why? Why does this game, like, kind of hate me? A Khalifi Dragon again. In-house. And we didn't even talk about his thing down here, I don't think. After fight, after Reap, gain 1 amber, deal 5 damage to a creature. He's really good if you can get him out. But getting him out, that's so frustrating. Flamethrower Artifact, action, deal 1 to a creature with 1 splash. Pile of Skulls Artifact. After an enemy creature is destroyed during your turn, a friendly creature captures 1 amber. There's not very many creatures in the Brobnar. It's bad. Harmel Attune, we've seen him.
Frost Giant. Oh.
Frost Giant is not ready during your ready card step. Huh. So you have to use action cards to ready him up. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's really weird. Huh. Not real impressed with this deck, but it's funny. Buildum Avalanche. If you forge a key, deal 2 damage to each enemy creature. Volcano. Play, deal 4 damage to each creature. Gain 2 chains. Dang. I think my first Unchained deck is way better.
Yeah.
Like, way better.
Too good.
Because this one's derpy, but it's a fun kind of derpy.
Doesn't have as much going on.
Yeah.
With random stuff.
Yeah, only 2, 1, 3. Whereas the other one's got tons.
Yeah.
And the ones it has are better than this. This is so bizarre. I don't know what to think of this.
Still good concept.
Yeah, Logos in here is pretty good. The Inquidon's okay, and the Brobnar just feels weak. Because the two awesome creatures in that, the Khalifi Dragon and the Frost Giant, they're hard to use.
Yeah.
Yeah. That Frost Giant's going to be tough to use. You got to ready him up.
Yeah, there's like no gauntlet of command or anything.
Right. So, I don't know. I don't know. That one's going to be a tough one. I think it's... And here's the... It's pretty, too.
Yeah.
I love the design that they're changing the designs a little bit. And not necessarily like changing them as in completely messing them up, but just card backs like this. These are really pretty. And then the I Save Keyforge kind of card backs. Really pretty. The original deck type is really pretty too. It's just, I love what they're doing with stuff like this, where it's changing things up a little bit, and you still have the same concept there, but the black and white logos, those look really good.
Yeah.
It's fun, simple, and I love the simplicity of it, because obviously you wouldn't want this as your standard stuff for everything,
No.
because it's confusing, because you need the color palettes to give you clearer distinctions. But for specialty decks like the Unchained decks, this is really, really pretty. Yeah. Any other thoughts on these?
That it's a great addition to the game.
Yeah.
It's something different.
Keyforge is back, and I think it's in good hands. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. That they didn't go nutty and do crazy different things. They introduced token creatures, which is a new game mechanic, but also every set has had a new game mechanic of some sort.
Yeah.
Or just new houses. I think the only one that you can make a case for of not quite big, epic new game mechanic is Generation 2. Their big thing was just new cards, obviously, and then...
fixing it up, making it better.
Well, but then those decks aren't usually as strong as Generation 1, ironically. Which is funny. It's like they tried to fix it, and then they didn't fix it. But then the one thing I remember was they had cards that would be ambassadors that could go in between the houses and get you to play cards that were out of house.
Yeah.
And Logos would do that anyway, but then every deck had the potential if they had the right cards to do it. So this is neat. This is so good. Man, I love that black border and the black and white backgrounds there. And the logos. Looks good. Man, Keyforge is back, and it is just as good, if not better than ever. And that's exciting to me. I'd say better than ever, but Generation 4 exists. So Generation 4. And for you, Taylor, what's your favorite generation?
Obviously the first one.
Yeah. Why? Why is Gen 1 your top?
Simplicity.
Simplicity, yeah. And Generation 4 for me is I love the mutation aspect of enhancements, because it's not simple, but it's funny shenanigans, because you could have a very bizarre deck that the card you know and love, you flip over and you go, oh, that card also has 2 extra things it does now instead of. And speaking of which, I forgot to tell you, I actually pulled a card, I don't remember which deck it was, that had 4 enhancements on it.
Oh.
It got the trifecta, like it got the pure, like quadfecta.
The quadfecta.
Because that's the maximum enhancements you can gain, and it had it, and I'd never seen it before. It's going to be hard to get rid of these decks at all or trade them, because I'm excited, except for Brobnar. All the Brobnar.
Yeah.
I want more Mars. But I've been Cody, and this is...
Taylor.
For the Keepers of Nerdom, take care, y'all. Have fun, and enjoy some Keyforge. Bye.